Hello, good morning. Happy Website Wednesday. It is a gloomy day here in Minneapolis, but that's okay. Um, we're still getting it done, right? Getting it done. So I'm just checking because it doesn't look like it's up live yet. But I'm so excited to be here for Website Wednesday. I come live once a month and we just do a little mini training. And we talk about all things websites. Excuse me. Today's topic is all about lead magnets. But I'm not, it's still saying starting soon. So let me just double check one thing. This is how you know we're actually live. Oh, there we go. Looks like it may be just super delayed. Okay, we are on LinkedIn, we are live on YouTube, we are live on Facebook. So wherever you are finding us, hello, welcome, glad you're here. Say hello. I will be monitoring the comments on LinkedIn if there are any. So where I can hang out, but I will come back to the other places after we're done. Okay, so Website Wednesdays, we're talking through lead magnets today. What are they? Why do we need them? And how do we create one that our audience is going to create? And nonprofits even really need to have a lead magnet. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. So first of all, a lead magnet is a freebie, something of value that you have on your website, like that you share with your audience to allow you to get people's email addresses. They get something of value. You get their email address that you can continue to connect with them moving forward, right? So it can be anything from a Google Doc or a video that you share, pre-record. Could be a checklist, it could be a workbook, it could be some additional tools and resources, whatever it is that your audience is going to need. So they're going to find value in something that will give you their email address for. Now, we also want to be we don't be stressed out about these things. They don't need to be overly produced. They can be, like I said, just a Google Doc. You could just go into Zoom and record a video. It could be something that you create in a PDF that's just super easy for people to grasp. It doesn't have to be designed. It doesn't have to be 100 pages. It really just needs to give them a quick win. So we'll go back to pets, just easy. It could be like 5 tips to house train your dog, or 20 resources or 20 things that you should have in your home before you bring a rescue dog home, things like that. So it's probably going to be a little bit more robust than a blog, but you might have a few of those things in your blog, and then you have a bigger lead magnet that is attached to it. So just think about those things. Now, the reason why we want to do this is we want to get people on our email list. The reason why we want people on our email list is because we know that email people, they get value from us, they learn from us, they understand how we're providing services, they could potentially become donors or connect us to people. So we want to get as many people on our email list as possible, and this is a great way to do this automatically, because once you get it done, you put it on your website. And yes, you do need to share it and you need to talk about it, you need to make sure it's visible, but it kind of works for you in the background. So I love a good lead magnet. We actually have like 15 or 20 on our website, working on cleaning those up. Free resources. So you could go to the firstclick.net/resources and check those out if you want to know kind of what types of things we have. We've got quizzes, we've got videos, we've got workbooks, downloadables, all sorts. So you can check that out. And this could be another training session we do at another time. You want a welcome sequence once they download it, so that you can connect with them and tell them more about your organization and the work that you do and how they can stay in touch with you. That's the other thing. If you have questions about that, shoot me a message. I will be happy to have a conversation with you about welcome sequences. We also have some resources for you there as well. So how do we figure out what type of lead magnet is going to resonate with our audience? Well, number one, we want to think about the goals of what we're trying to accomplish. Is it to provide more services for people? Is it connect with donors, get volunteers, all of those things? And then we want to think about question that we get asked by those people all the time. So if you're out and about and you're talking with donors and they have the same questions about the cause that you're working towards, like let's say you're working on environmental, like recycle, don't understand the actual proper way to recycle, right? So a donor might be saying to you, okay, well, I don't understand this work. Like, what do you do? How does this all come about? What's your impact? You could have a freebie for that. So you could have a resource that you can say, hey, go here, check it out. You can download this great guide. It's going to give you all the information that you need. Sets you up as an industry expert, gives them a way to stay in touch with you, and it adds to that professionalism. So it can absolutely be used for people that you are potentially going to have as donors. It's also great for the community that you serve. So just think about the questions that you get asked all the time. Where do I find these resources? Or I'm looking for this, or I'm struggling with this. Those are great lead magnets, because if they're asking you that question, then likely other people have that question, and you can be the go-to resource for that. And people can find you. So also think about keeping it broader. Sorry, I'm gonna take that back. Think about making it hyper specific if you want to make multiple different lead magnets. And what I mean by hyper specific is we don't need to solve all the world's problems with one lead magnet, right? That's why we have so many. So instead, think about like one key thing that they're gonna take away. So like I said, 10 things to have in your house, or have 10 ways to get your house ready for your rescue, right? I'm thinking about getting a rescue pup. I have no idea what I should be getting ready for in my house. How do I do that? Okay, now I've got this guide, walk me through. But I still might have another problem later, and that might be like, okay, well, shoot, what types of toys should I have, or like food should I have? And these can all be great blog posts too, but think about those as far as your lead magnets. What are the things that are coming up for you all the time? And don't feel like you need, like I said, they just need one quick win. Everything else can come down the road. But at the end of that lead magnet, we also want to make sure that we have a way for them to take the next step. So what is that? It could be listing some of your additional resources that people can click on to be able to go back to your website or your social media accounts, or call us if you have questions. Here's our email, all of the things, right? So make sure at the end of whatever it is that you create, it is very easy for them to re-engage with you and connect with you. So that's a really down and dirty kind of overview of lead magnets, what they are, why you should have them, and how to kind of figure out what topics you can create. I think if you sit down with your programs or service team, and you have your development team and you have your marketing team. Now I understand that they may be the same people all wrapped into one, but if you can come together as a team and just have conversation, you will very quickly come up with tons of ideas for lead magnets. Now start with one, test it, do another one, test it, do another one. They don't need to we don't need to do multiple all at once. Just do one at a time, get it going, and have some fun with it. Ask your audience what they want, what resources they need, all of the things. So if you have a lead magnet, send me a link to it. I'd love to check it out. I'd love to see kind of how you have it set up and see what ideas you come up with. If you have questions about what might work and not work, remember ChatGPT can also be a really great resource for you to have a conversation and kind of brainstorm some of these ideas and help you create content for it. But I hope you'll try it. So let me know. And thanks so much for being here on this website Wednesday. I'll be back next month. If you have a topic that you would like covered, somewhere you're stuck with your website and you're not sure how to, how to get it done, or what strategy you should be doing with regards to conversions and things like that, pop them in the chat. Let me know. We're always looking for ideas on topics that are going to matter to you. Again, my name is Sammy. I am the founder of The First Click, the host of the Digital Marketing Therapy podcast. We have new episodes out every single week, so you can go check us out there. In the meantime, but thank you so much for listening. I will see you next month.